Happy Monday. Landon Hampton here, wanting to bring you this morning's Whether or Not Bowling Green video blog. Going to be focusing on the possibility of some strong thunderstorms as we work a little bit later into this evening and into our Tuesday as well. That's going to be our focus. We're expecting rain to arrive as we progress throughout our Monday. The morning hours today should be rather dry, but shortly afternoon and that lunchtime hour, we're expecting rainfall to arrive. But before we jump into all of that, let's recap yesterday overlooking our Cheetah Clean Auto Wash Sky Cam. It was a cloudy start for us, but as we worked into the afternoon, there was no complaining. Lots and lots of sunshine, along with some light southerly winds, allowing for temperatures to climb to right around that 60-degree mark. But not only that, an exciting announcement. We got our City of Morgantown sky camera up. A beautiful sunset there yesterday evening. Morgantown reaching right around 60 degrees as well. Excited to have you all on board with our latest expansion of our Skycam network. All right, getting into the weather early this morning. It is a foggy start out there. Want to give yourself an extra few minutes on that morning commute if you're heading out. You can see overlooking the White Squirrel Nest weather cam atop Western Kentucky University. Not extremely dense, but nonetheless the fog is evident. So again, just use a little bit of extra time this morning as you're heading out for that AM commute. Temperature-wise, a little chilly out there. Upper 30s in in Butler County, off to the northwest in Hartford and in Litchfield, all the way down to 33 up in Grayson County. Closer here in our region in south central Kentucky, we're in the lower 40s, Warren, Logan, Simpson, Allen, and Barron County. And we're going to be warming up nicely today. That's credit to stout southerly flow. You can already see winds are gusting between 10 and 20 miles an hour early on this Monday. That is going to be evecting in that warmer air from the south, and that will be priming up our atmosphere for the possibility of some strong thunderstorms a little bit later this evening into tonight. And again, as we get into our Tuesday. Looking at the surface map across the continental U.S., area of high pressure located just to our south and east is going to continue to push off to the east. Then we're going to have this warm front well down to our south, lift and surge northward over the region. Those two components are really going to be increasing our southerly flow. Winds out of the south and southwest today between 10 and 20 miles an hour, maybe some gusts exceeding 20 miles an hour. But that should send afternoon highs slingshotting up into the lower 60s. We can take a closer look here at the current surface setup across the eastern tier of the continental U.S. That area of high pressure going to push off to the east. The warm front's located along the Gulf states now, but we'll be surging well to our north in the very near future. All right, let's take a look at what we need to be focusing on. As we progress throughout today, you can see that area of high pressure kicks off to our south and east. Then we're going to see cyclogenesis across the Great Plains. Area of low pressure is going to develop, and it's going to swing north and east as we get into this evening and into the overnight. This area of low pressure is going to be pushing off to the north and east. That is going to drag a strong cold front west to east across our vicinity as it progresses northeast through the Great Lakes as we get into late this evening and throughout our Tuesday. You can see the dynamics here across our region kick up as we get into Tuesday afternoon. But again, confidence is kind of low right now with how significant the severe threat is going to be on Tuesday. We've got some things that aren't exactly lining up, and I'll get to that here in just a few minutes. But talking about the arrival of rain today, all right, we're taking a look here. We're at 6 a.m. It's still well off and confined to the west of the Commonwealth of Kentucky. And then as we work through mid-morning and then afternoon, scattered showers will be arriving here, maybe a few rumbles of thunder. And then as we get closer into this evening, more widespread showers are anticipated, along with some embedded thunderstorms. And then we get into the early hours of our Tuesday morning. We can see this line of storms blow up here. Going to be keeping a close eye on that. Could see some strong storms Maybe a bit of damaging wind, but the main concern with this round looks to be the possibility of some hail. And then as we work into our Wednesday afternoon and evening, you can see here, not as intense, but still a little line blowing up here of showers and storms. This is all going to be conditional on how much sunshine that we're able to see after that first round of rain moves out of here. I'm not entirely convinced that we're going to see that clearing, and if that is the case, that is greatly going to suppress our severe weather chances, which would be good news. But again, nothing is written in stone yet. We work late into our Tuesday night, and then you can see the main forcing gets out of here. Then Wednesday, another little upper wave working in here could bring us some scattered showers, and perhaps look to our north, located there across central Illinois into central portions of central Indiana. Maybe a wintry mix. Not expecting too much out of this across our neck of the woods. Maybe some scattered rain showers before sunshine is expected to return on Thursday. Here's a look at the precipitable water values, basically how much packed moisture we have within our atmosphere. This is valid for early Tuesday morning, and the moisture is very rich and deep across our region. That could be the promotion for those strong storms early Tuesday morning, but we can take a look at CAPE. We're talking about that storm energy, that storm fuel that we look to advocate strong thunderstorm development. It's not until late Tuesday evening around 6 p.m. that this nose of CAPE comes up into our vicinity, but the latest models are suggesting that the vast majority of the rich moisture is going to be out of here, not really allowing it to sync up with the CAPE energy. So again, I'm not completely sold on this conditional severe threat, but again, we do need to take note that the possibility is there for large hail and a few thunderstorms, and not only that, but the possibility of some frequent lightning, heavy rainfall, and some strong damaging winds as well. But those look to be the main threats right now, but we're going to continue to watch things over the upcoming hours. Here's a look at the Storm Prediction Center severe weather outlook for tomorrow. Okay, so this is for Tuesday. During the morning hours, again, we could see some strong storms, and then again as we get late into the afternoon and evening. The Storm Prediction Center has nearly the entire Commonwealth of Kentucky included in a slight risk of severe weather. And again, you can see far southeast Kentucky, eastern Kentucky is not included, but all of south central Kentucky will be underneath the threat for the possibility of severe storms tomorrow. So please take note of that. Here's a look at the next 7 days worth of rainfall, anywhere between an inch and a quarter, inch and a half here across south central Kentucky. The vast majority of that will be falling tomorrow. But again, we could have a few other weak systems moving in here as we get into our Wednesday, but then we're going to be dry Thursday and Friday. Still a few question marks about that upcoming weekend. Here's a look at your full 7-day weather forecast today. We're going to be seeing rain chances increase. Afternoon highs in the lower 60s. Overnight lows aren't going to fall too much. We'll be right there in the upper 50s, and that's going to allow for Tuesday afternoon highs to hit the upper 60s. A few outlying locations may even get in to the lower 70s, but again, that's going to prime up our atmosphere for the possibility of showers and strong thunderstorms. Going to keep some scattered rain chances around throughout our Wednesday, but much colder after that cold front passes. Thursday, we're only going to be able to reach around 40 degrees underneath rays of sunshine, but then southerly flow takes us to the mid-50s by Friday. That's going to wrap up this Monday morning edition of the Whether or Not Bowling Green weather vlog. Keep up with the latest forecast details, not only with us here on the YouTube channel and on our Facebook page, but be sure to keep up with us on Twitter at WXOrNotBG, and keep up on the website at WXOrNotBG.com. You all have a great start to your work week.